Good evening, everybody. It's Monday night. Time for some chalking. Hello, peeps. That's backwards in your view, but it's right behind me. Don't forget, while you're watching this video, give me a like and a share so we can grow a little community here. But we are going to be making little bunnies and baby chicks out of our Easter eggs. We're going to do one bunny and one chick just to show you how that works. But first I'm going to show you, I got this really cool earring holder now. So here are all the earrings that myself and my sister have made that are available to you. Now, when you're watching this video, if you see a pair that you like, well, I'm going to do those. They're normally 7, some are 8. Actually, this one right here with the embellishment, and then there's one right here that has a little bead embellishment on it. Those are normally $8. But I'm going to do all of these a pair at a time. Each one is $5. So we do have these. So I just wanted to give you a show. I've got a new display here for it. So if you see earrings you like, let me know and I'll grab them for you. So I'm going to move this to a side so we can get started on our project. So give me a like and a share. Let's go ahead and share the chalk love. Hey, Debbie. Okay, so tonight I'm going to show you how to make a bunny and a baby chick out of Couture's Easter eggs. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do that, where you can add the whiskers and then make it look like a baby chicken. So we're going to get started with chalking our eggs with our Easter egg pattern. So with our chick, we're going to use this one that looks like feathers. And our bunny, I decided to go with something like this. It's got bigger screens, so we're going to get more color on the egg, and it's a little different. And I'm actually going to use a burlap ribbon for his ears. So I'm going to go with a color that's going to go with this ribbon. So I'm going to tilt you down. You may not see all of this is really an intense project. So we're going to get started. What you're going to need for this is your eggs, your transfers, and some paste and a squeegee. Also, you're going to need a glue gun or a staple gun, a little bit of both. I like to secure with both to make sure it stays. So I have my glue gun here, little baby glue gun. This actually has wood glue in it. And I also have a staple gun here with staples ready to go. You're going to need a little feather for your baby chick. So your baby chick is going to have a little bit of feather in it, so you need some feather. I'm going to show you how to do his little beak. I can do it, actually I have some foam here that's orange we're going to do his little beak with, but you can also use some felt. This is very cheap at less than $1 at Walmart. Of course, right now we don't want to go into the community petri dish, do we? So you can order this from Michael's as well. You can use felt, or you can use pieces of foam for your little baby chick. But we're going to go ahead and chalk these first, and then we'll make each character come to life. Don't forget, if you're doing this at home, grab your chalk markers or maybe even a Sharpie to make your little faces with. So we have those ready to go. So I'm going to tilt you down. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here are our eggs. We're going to do one at a time. Remember, we needed to wax our eggs because it's a wood surface. These are waxed and they're already dry. But I'm going to put one aside for now. And I'm going to start with this egg here. I think we're going to get started with making our bunny. So I'm actually going to take my transfer here. Let's move our egg to a side so I can show you. I'm going to go ahead and fuzz this transfer and get ready to chalk. So let's move the back a little bit. And it actually doesn't need too much fuzz. It's been used before. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to center my transfer right onto this egg. It kind of fills in the whole design. And this is a big screen, so I want to be very careful with this one. So I'm going to take my squeegee. I'm just going to work the bubbles out of it. This is going to be the belly and the face of my little Easter bunny. So I want this design to look absolutely adorable and perfect, because I'm going to make his face right on here. Hey Julie, hello Amy. So I'm just going to, let's see, I'm going to actually take the light and look and see if I've got some air bubbles, and I do, right here in the center. And I know that because this is kind of bubbled up a little bit. And I might just, there we go, perfect. Okay, so on my bunny, I am actually going to use this ribbon for his ears. So I'm going to use iced coffee for his body, so it'll match his little burlap ears. So So you can use almond as well. That's a really good beige color. You could use bark. You can make him more brown and his ears can be off. You could do almonds. Almond would be good as well. So we're going to take some iced coffee and we're going to work it right into our transfer, making our design. And these are tough because your squeegee goes off to the side and sometimes it can be a little messy, make a little bit of a mess. So I need some more paste on this. There we go. I'm going to scrape off the excess, put it right back into the jar. Hey, don't forget to give me a like, share with your friends, let them join the chalk love. This is going to be so nice. I'm going to get me a baby wipe and put my squeegee aside. Let's see what we have here. Perfect. What a beautiful design. Now we can go both sides, but I'm only doing one side because I want to have the front of this be my little bunny and his ears sticking out in the back. Make it look really adorable. Now I do see a little bit of paste, a different color, like a little smudge here and there. That's okay. We'll make it work, right? The important thing is that we get him built. Okay, so I am drying my paste as dry as I can get it. That way I can draw on this and it doesn't come up. That's the point, anyway. So I'm giving it extra dry time and it is no dampness whatsoever. Absolutely perfect. Let me get my fuzzy cloth out of the way for now. And I'm going to put this to a side. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chalk my chick, my baby chick. So again, I'm using this transfer because it looks like feathers. This comes in the egg bundle. And if you want this for the kitties, you can ask for this particular transfer. I've got two of these in the $7.99 bundles. You can ask me for that, where they could make it look like a little baby chick at home. If you have some feathers or you just want to make the little beak with markers and make it to a little baby chick, you can do that for $7.99. So let me know. This is the color we're going to use. This is Bumblebee. It's a bright yellow. I've got yellow feathers, so I could do a feather coming out of the top, little baby feathers. So I want to make sure it's nice and bright. And I've done a little fuzz on my transfer here so that the transfer comes up and the paste stays. We don't want the transfer to stick to our egg and stay forever. All right, that's what the fuzz does for us. I'm trying to center this so I can get as much coverage as I possibly can. Let's put this down. Make sure I see a little bit of iced coffee left on my squeegee, so let's get that off of there. Because I want this to be totally yellow and perfect. So I'm going to work out my bubbles. I do see a little bit. I'll tilt it in the light a little bit to see if I have anything, and I see something right there. When you wax a surface, it's a little reflective sometimes, so that's what helps me, especially with this social light that I have going, so you can see. All right, let's take our Bumblebee paste, this beautiful bright yellow. It is a wonderful, almost summery color, but we're making a baby chicken, so we need him to be nice and yellow and bright and cute. So I'm just going to work my paste right into this design. Don't forget, you can get these eggs in a bundle. Hey Jessica, you can get these for $7.99. Now I cannot leave the house, but I have people that can so far anyway. So if you want me to ship you one, I can do that too. So you can make an egg for $7.99 by itself, or the kids. This is non-toxic. Whoops. Did you see that? That was almost a disaster. Crisis averted. Hey, and if it did mess it up, that is perfectly fine. Because it's chalk paste, we can erase it. So let's see what we have. Let's reveal. No crisis had. Perfect. So let's dry the baby chick's body. I'm gonna put up my chalk paste here and clean up my squeegee. Squeegee has done his job for the evening. So we're gonna put him away. And this is a crayon box I got from Walmart. It's great for holding squeegees, guys. It's great for little tools. It's very cheap, less than $1. All right, I'm using a hair dryer to dry my baby chick, or at least his body. So we get this nice and dry, and then we'll start building our characters. Be sure to share, like this video. Let's share the chalk love, you guys. And you can, normally these come in 3 packs, and the transfers together, it's like $25 without paste through Couture. I'm breaking them up with a chalk packet, the baby transfer for 1, and an egg and a squeegee for $7.99. And I do flat rate shipping for $5. So you want to make yourself a baby chick or a bunny, you can do that and make it cheaper. Alright, this kind of looks like it's extra dry, and it is perfect. Excellent. So let's start with our beautiful bunny. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and get our burlap ribbon here, because we're going to have to pinch this together to make his ears, and then I'll work on his face while it dries. So this is brand new ribbon, so I don't want much. I probably want, now this work mat is from Couture. I think I'm just going to go with 2 inches, and it does have measurements on it. So I'm just going to cut 2 inches off. This is a wired ribbon, and I use wired so I can work with it, and it'll stay. We want his ears to stick up. Okay, there's 2 inches there. This doesn't have to be exactly perfect, you guys. Embrace any imperfections. Perfectly fine. So here are pieces of material, and what we're going to do is we're going to pinch the bottom, just kind of bunch it up, and we're going to give it a pinch. So this is kind of wide, so I'm folding it in half, and I'm going to just push in so that I've got a bunched butt here. I want it nice and bunched. All right, so that's how we're going to do that. So I'm going to use my glue gun here to make this happen. It's very hot. Ouch. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of glue, and I'm going to put it right, well, if I can work my glue, there we go. A little bit of glue. Come on, glue. It's thinking about it. Oh, there we go. I had to work it in there. That's what I get for putting a new stick in there, huh? Come on, glue gun. Well, there we go. Too impatient. Okay, so I'm going to fold in half, push the center in, so it's like it's gonna ripple in a way, and bunch it up, and it's very hot. So I'm squeezing it together. Okay, so there is our bunny, or at least the bottom. So we got him nice and squeezed together, and this is what's going to be put on our egg here to make his ears. So I'm going to take the top, and I want to just tuck this. See, I hope you can see. I'm having a hard time with that. I'm just going to kind of tuck it to make the top of his ear. Now this is the wire part, so I can manipulate that. So what we're going to do is just kind of tuck it. Ugh, it's not easy. I haven't glued it yet. So we're going to do kind of the same thing. So, but we're doing, yeah, this is the same thing. So we're going to do the ends together and tuck it in to make the top of his little ear. If I can make this work. I had some, Yeah, that's not working. I had some napkin rings that had bunny ears on it originally, but those were coming from Europe and they did not come in. So, all right, so what we're gonna do is I'm actually just gonna squeeze it this way and probably give it a trim right here to make it pointy. So we're just gonna glue it squeezed together like that. So let's get a little bit of glue up there. Let's make that happen. Woo. Ooh, that glue's hot. Ouch. Be careful, kids. Absolutely be careful with this glue. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. All right, so there's an ear. And I am going to take my scissors and I'm just going to trim the top of this so I can make him have a little point. Well, actually, I think it's working for me without trimming. See how I have it's a little bit off center and sticking up right there? I want to give it a little bit of a trim so that it looks like a bunny ear. That's the whole point. See if you can see that. All right. So I'm going to look and see how that's going to look. It's going to be, thank you. It's going to be darling. Look at his little bunny ear. Very cute. Okay, so let's make another one. I'm making a mess with this glue gun already. Glue everywhere. I am a messy crafter, I confess. This is a little funky looking, but that's okay. We'll use this as the bottom. Do the same thing. So we're going to glue right here on the inside of our ribbon. Right here. Did I do this the right way? Yes. So wire to wire, and we're gonna, on the bottom, we're gonna push in on the center, so it's like a ripple effect. So I'm pushing in to kind of squeeze that together for our bunny ear. So that's this part. And then we will glue the top and push in the top. And I want to make sure that my ears are about the same. So, let's see. I have to push that in a little bit to extend that a little bit. Okay, so let's glue the top. Give it a nice little bead of glue right there at the top, and we're going to push that in. Woo! Hot, hot, hot. All right, and then I am going to trim the top of my ear. So we have a point. Ouch, that still had glue in it. All right, let's see. 2 bunny ears, so it's gonna go like that. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a whirl. So I'm going to take my ears and just kind of put them right there. Now this particular glue gun has wood glue in it. Now you can staple these. I think I'm going to stick to glue because I want to keep its fluffiness on my little ears. I want to keep it nice and cute and fluffy. And if I use the staple gun, it is probably going to flatten up on me, and it's already kind of flattened. So, ooh, hot glue, ow. See, it's fun to watch me burn myself, ain't it? Well, I didn't. It's just a little hot. Okay, there's an ear. Ouch. Okay, let's fluff that a little bit. We're just going to push that forward. Give it a nice baby ear. Bunny ear. Okay. That's my sister laughing at me. Okay, ear number 2. Let's go ahead and get some more glue right here next to this one. I got a bead of glue there. All right, here we go. This side is the right way. Let's put that bunny ear on. Bunny ears. How cute is that? All right, so I'm gonna actually set him down. The glue is pretty much dry, so I don't know if you can see him. I'll try it this way. All right, let's set it down. And you know what? I might need some extra glue over here to push that, make it look good. Push it down the way I want it. So I'm putting it in the sides. My glue gun will sit up. We'll see. It probably won't. That's okay. So I'm just pushing it down on the side so that it can really kind of be a little bit flatter on the egg, but fluff up. I want my beautiful ears. I want it to be nice and cute. All right. Extra glue right here on the back. Bunny ears. Okay, now it's time to make our beautiful little bunny face. So this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. I could use some of our transfers that have bunny faces on it. That's not a bad idea, but I wanted to show you how you can do it by hand. So I'm actually going to take this chalk marker. You can use a Sharpie as well. Whoop, and there goes the lid. I'm going to take this chalk marker and I'm going to make him a cute little button nose right here, right in the center. So here we go. Let's make our bunny a nose right here in the center. It doesn't have to be perfect. He is adorable. It is going to take off some of your chalk paste. Do not be alarmed by that, okay? Okay. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually hit the hairdryer on this to give it a dry. Because it's a chalk marker, so it's a little wet. So let's give him a cute little nose. We got our nose is drying. And then we're going to give him some eyes and whiskers. Maybe even a little smile. All right. Okay, so we're going to take our Sharpie here and give him some eyes. So I think I'm going to keep this basic. I'm not going to do anything super creative. I'm just going to give him an eye right here and an eye right there. And how about some whiskers? So maybe just 3. So 1, 2, 3. And we'll do the same on the other side. 1. It doesn't have to be perfect. As beautiful as bunnies are, they're just as imperfect as us. I'm just making this a little darker so you get a good solid whisker. And then let's give him a smile, shall we? So we'll just give him a smile. And there is our bunny rabbit. Isn't he adorable? So our bunny is ready for display. So I'm going to put him aside so we can make the one that's going to be a little bit difficult. Now, when we do this one's face, you can make his beak with a chalk marker or Sharpie, or you can cut you some felt or some foam to make his little beak face. So we're going to do that in just a moment. But the important thing is getting his adorable feathers on top of his precious little head. Now, if you want to, you can use your felt to make little feet on the bottom. We're not feathers galore. All right. So let's give him, some cute little feathers on his head. Maybe sticking up like this. Little baby chicken feathers. Oh, that is, there we go. I think he needs a little more. What do you think? I think he might need some up here, actually. make the, hey, are we back? Looks like we're back. I went ahead and used my phone service. The internet was bad. Okay, let me tilt you back down so we can finish up this baby chick. So I think I'm just gonna, so you can see from the top, I might just actually cut these and put them on top of his head. It is a little messy, but it will give the effect. So let's go ahead and do that. Give it a nice trim. So I'm gonna put his little feathers up here. Maybe all around, stick them up. So he's got a cute little feathery head. Feathers galore all over me. I'm covered now. That's okay. All right, so let's get our glue gun and put some glue on top of our baby chick here. And this is the design is facing me, so maybe I should turn it around so you can see it. We're gonna put some glue right on top of his head. Now this is a hot glue gun, but it's a wood glue gun I got from Michael's. Okay, let's give him some cute little feathers on his head. All right, I'm gonna have to, I'll pile it up. He needs a good hairdo. Oh, that one's not sticking, so we will turn this over and let that glue sit there. Let's see what we have so far. Perfect. And then maybe we'll put some glue right here and maybe stick some up like that. He needs a awesome hairdo, or feather do, I should say. And I need some more of a glue stick, so there we go. Okay, let's get some feathers sticking up. There we go. He's got wild and crazy hair, or feathers, I should say. Let's get all these extra pieces. How cool. All right, he is ready for his face. So, hey everybody that's come on and just joined me. Here is our cute little bunny. And now we're working on our baby chick. And these are with Couture's little eggs. I do have these in a bundle where you can have the transfer and the chalk paste and a squeegee and the egg for $7.99. I broke it up so it makes it a little bit cheaper if you want to do this with the kids. All right, so here's our baby chick. So what I'm gonna do, I'll move my glue gun so you can see, is I'm gonna set this down so I can work with it. I am actually, now if you wanted to do your beak with the marker, you would do an upside down triangle. So you're gonna do the bottom and the two sides and fill it in with the orange to make his beak. I am actually going to use a piece of foam here to do that. I'm just gonna cut a corner off so that I can make his beak out of that. There you go. And that is ready to go. So upside down triangle, I'm gonna glue it right here to his little face. So let's get some glue going. Now I could have sealed these if I wanted to, but they're staying indoors. Yes, I'm gluing on them, but it doesn't matter. They're staying indoors, they won't get wet. Okay, that's a lot of glue. I went a little bit overboard on the glue there. Does this surprise anyone? No? Not in the least bit, right? All right. There's his little beak. Let's give him some darling little eyes, and we'll do that with our Sharpie. So we're just gonna do a dot right here and a dot right here. And there you go. So here is our bunny and here is our baby chick. Aren't these adorable? I love them. Now you can make these at home too. Go back to this video. Remember, you can get a little packet from me for $7.99 for an egg. Won't have your ribbon and your feathers and things, but you will have the egg, so you can do these from home. Remember when we did our ears, we had the ribbon with the metal sides and are the wired, so we can make this stay up so it doesn't lay down. So these are going with our Easter decor. How awesome. Don't forget, it's the Transfer Palooza this month only. On my chalk site, you can get you can buy 3 and get 1 free. Thank you. You get transfers for you to do projects. So this is a big sale. It ends March 31st. So I highly recommend, if you want to try it out, let's go for it. Try it out. Check out the website. You can hit the shop button on this page. The other thing you can do is if you just want to sample, you just want to try it at home, I have a chalkable chip sample that I'll be glad to send you. Just put sample in the comments. I'll reach out to you for your address and we'll make sure to get you that sample chalkable chip. That one is going to be on me, so you can try it at home. So here is our baby chick using the eggs, and here's our bunny. These are precious, and it's all done with a little bit extra things from Michael's, but mostly Chalk Couture. So I had a great time tonight, guys. I'm going to try and come on live a little bit more this week because I am stuck at home because I cannot leave except go to the doctor. Ugh, bummer. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you again soon. If not, you know you can always catch me here Mondays at 8 o'clock. We'll do another project. Getting ready for Easter, and it's going to be awesome. Had a great time. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe and wash your hands. Bye.